welcome to the latest edition of the Phenomenal Podcast. I'm Chris Murray and I own the Phenomenal Group, a social media marketing, advertising and branding agency based in the middle of Bury. Work with businesses all across the UK to help them grow their brand, whether that be on social media with their marketing strategy or how their actual brand itself looks. So decided that I'm going to try and make some of my podcasts a bit shorter because I know that people don't generally tend to want to listen to 20, 30, 40, 50 minute episodes all the time. So I'm going to try and do them in bite-sized chunks. So today's episode is obviously talking about your social media strategy and whether you need to be on multiple platforms. I speak to a lot of business owners who feel that their target audience is only in one particular area, so they don't focus on other platforms. So if they feel that they mainly get their clients or their customers through Facebook, that's solely where they'll advertise, and they might put the odd post out on Instagram, but also they don't build a base on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on TikTok, etc. And they basically keep themselves just in that little funnel of Facebook and Instagram. Now, I'm not saying to you that you have to be on every platform that exists, okay? But what I am saying to you is that don't disregard social media platforms because you think your target customer isn't on there. Twitter is an exceptional platform for interacting and growing a brand. It might not generate you leads, but it's good for brand awareness and brand exposure. LinkedIn, obviously, if you offer a service or you are a trade, so for instance, you might offer windows, doors, plumbing, heating, etc., things along those lines, then you're not just wanting domestic jobs, you're wanting commercial as well, which is why you would look to utilise LinkedIn more to try and get the B2B side of things. Plus, everybody who is on LinkedIn is a human being who has a home, who may require residential or domestic help with the service that you provide. So it'd be wrong to not look at LinkedIn as well. If, for instance, you're in the hospitality trade or you offer goods then looking at doing videos on TikTok, it's a great way to do brand exposure. And like I say, I'm not saying that you have to do them all at one go, but as part of your social media strategy for 2022, maybe look at how you can increase your social media content and the amount of content you put out there, because the more content you put out and the more consistent you are in creating a social media strategy that encompasses the value that you provide, the service that you offer, how you can help solve a problem for your target customer, then you can do that across every platform and you can see some great results from it. Now, it's all about trying to make sure that you understand those platforms and how they work. So a piece of content for Facebook will be different for Twitter. A piece of content for Twitter will be different to LinkedIn. A piece of content for LinkedIn will be different to TikTok. So it's all about taking that time to understand more about these platforms, how you can benefit and what you can do on those platforms in order to grow your brand and to raise that brand awareness. That's something that we can help you with if you want to have a conversation about it. If not, then obviously I'll try and put out more videos to try and help you on your way so that you can understand more about social media strategy and the platforms that you're working with in order to try and grow that brand. So that's the latest episode of the Phenomenal Podcast. Short one from me today, purely just looking social media strategy and whether you should be on multiple platforms for your brand. If you've liked what you've listened to, then please feel free to obviously get in touch with us, leave your feedback. Love the feedback that we get with regards to our episodes, and we'll hope to speak to you all soon. Have a great day, guys.